Hey guys, so I was out today with my mom and we stopped at our local thrift store and I got some books. So first off, I saw this one and this is the one that really made me look closer at the books that they had at their thrift store because this one has been on my TBR for quite a while. So this one was on my TBR and then I saw it and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's been on my TBR for a while. That one looks cool. So I got that, obviously. And then we started looking around a bit more, and my mom found this book, which is by the same author of The Fault in Our Stars, which I've heard really good things about. I have not read that one. And this one does have a movie based on it, but I figured I'd try the book first, because if there's a book that got turned into a movie and I hear about the movie, I'm going to go find the book and read the book first. And then I found this one, which I feel like I've heard of, Harbinger, I don't know, however you say that. But anyways, I feel like I've heard about this one, and I feel like it's mostly good things. But anyways, I thought it sounded pretty interesting, so I decided why not. And then we found A Dog's Purpose, which I thought I was going to just be replacing the cover because I know from A Dog's Way Home, I much prefer the movie covers for the W. Bruce Cameron books, at least. And so I thought I had A Dog's Purpose, and so I was like, okay, well, I'll just get this one because I much prefer the cover. I have A Dog's Journey, not A Dog's Purpose. So, yeah, I now have all three of these ones, and I also have all of the mini dog stories. Okay, this is going to be kind of annoying, though, because this one doesn't match these two. That's going to be kind of annoying. Okay, anyways. And then I found another book that's been on my TBR forever, but every time I check it out, I end up needing to return it before I get around to actually reading it. But that is the Maze Runner series. I've heard such good things. But anyways, so I got the Maze Runner. The rest of these, I'd heard of all of those. But these next three I had not heard of at all. I just found them very interesting. So the first one is called Fallen in Love, and it's kind of like a supernatural sort of story. I think it's also a romance. Yes, it's kind of like a romance supernatural book, and honestly, I never would have picked this up if I hadn't loved Powerless as much as I do. So this kind of gave me Powerless-esque vibes, and so that's one of the main reasons I got it, because I'm really hoping it's similar to Powerless, because I am impatiently waiting for Reckless to come out, but I have to wait until July. And Powerful, the novella that's coming out, comes out next month, which is exciting. But I don't want to wait that long. Okay, anyways, this next one is not a romance. Most of my books that I get are romances, but this one is not. This one is actually a Christian one. So, it's got two stories in it, and it looks really big, right? The font is huge, okay? It's a large print font, and the font is huge. I can't get over how big this font is. I'm like, what? But yeah, so this one I think sounded really interesting. And then this one I got at Service for $7 because it was a deal one, and it sounds really interesting, but it is an adult romance, so I might have my mom read it first to make sure that it's closed door. Otherwise, I'll look it up. But it sounded really good, and it is a Christian one, so I figured it's probably closed door, but you never know. And that is Love and Other Mistakes by Jessica Kate. I realized I didn't say any of these authors, but most of them are pretty popular books. But this Fallen in Love is by Lauren Kate, and Miracles is by Terry Blackstock. And then the rest of them are all popular ones. Yeah. And yeah, this was super good. And let me just show you here. They're all in excellent condition. Okay, this is them. Okay, they're in excellent condition. So definitely worth it, and not mad about it at all. I'm very happy with this haul. All right, guys. So I just calculated it all out, and each of the books comes to, without tax, is $104.88. And I got all these books for $14. So that's why I thrift. That's why I love thrifting, because you can get $104 worth of books for literally $14. So now I just have to figure out where they're going, because this shelf, I was surprised I could fit Powerless on here. And I mean, the bottom shelf has a bit more space. Obviously, there's a book missing, though, because I have tons of space on the bottom shelf, and I know that I'm not supposed to have that much space. So I gotta figure out which book is missing. Oh, Flashback is over there. Okay, anyways, and then this shelf is literally plumb full. So, good luck getting a book out of here. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video.